Welcome everyone to another Literalist reaction video. I'm Dave. With me as always my good buddy music lover John Doe. John, I always know when it's an older live video because the aspect ratio is different and I gotta adjust all my settings.
Yeah, we're going back a little ways for this one here. This is another one that's been on my list, but I just keep bumping it. And I've just said, okay, that's enough. I'm not bumping this any farther. Because we've established with our looks at Led Zeppelin and ZZ Top that you do enjoy the blues.
Very much
so. I wonder, are you familiar much with the gentleman known as Stevie Ray Vaughan?
You know, it's a name that I have heard, but I cannot name a Stevie Ray Vaughan song. And I don't think I would even know one if it came on.
I think, well, you'll learn that because he has a very unique style. And the song we're going to be listening to is a live performance of his song, Texas Flood. And I'd love to do a lot of setup, but you know what? This is a reaction channel. And my friend, you're about to see something that requires reaction. And I'll just leave it at that.
All right, here we go.
Three-piece band.
Nuts.
Texas. All of the telephone lines are down. Well, it's flooding down in Texas. All of the telephone lines are down. Trying to call my baby. Lord, I can't get a single sound. Well, the clouds are rolling. Lord, I can't get a single sound. Well, the clouds are rolling. Lord, I can't get a single sound. Well, the clouds are rolling. Lord, I can't get a single sound. Well, the clouds are rolling. drive past Stevie Ray and say,
Drop in.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this is good blues.
Let me ask you this: how often has he looked at his fingers while
Almost
he's
never. Rarely does that dude look down. He just feels what he should be playing and then plays it flawlessly. I mean, that is a man with 30, 40,000 hours spent honing a craft, and it shows, and it sounds amazing. And then he's got that beautiful raspy bluesy voice on top of it.
playing?
I could not have picked him out. If you had played me a Stevie Ray Vaughan song and then said, "Who is this?" I couldn't have done it. I literally heard the name, and I'm not sure I've ever really heard or listened to a Stevie Ray Vaughan song. Wow. From a lyrical perspective, it's storming in Texas and the phone lines are down. And I assume the standing out in the rain is because it was, back in, what did you say, the 90s or so? And so probably trying to find a payphone.
Yeah, could be.
So
This may, I don't know exactly when this was recorded. This may have been recorded in the 80s.
Okay, yeah, so probably standing out in the rain, trying to find a payphone when it's storming and to get in touch with each other, and but
Right.
all the phone lines are down. That's my theory. Um, who knows? But I mean, musically blown away. I wish you had warned me. I would have. I actually have a bottle of bourbon. I would have grabbed it, but I want to
Well,
listen to the rest of the song first.
let's
I'll
hear
stick
it.
with my tea.
He's literally bending the neck of the guitar to get some of those bends.
Crazy.
Filthy. Filthy.
Ooh, he's sweating.
Watch out.
What?
Nice go sing.
You're not going back home to stay. Well, I'm leaving you, baby. No, you're not going back home to stay. Well, back home, I know, like a tornado. Baby, the sun shines every day.
How? I have so many questions. Okay, I have to address a couple of things.
Okay.
Oh boy. So we'll start with musically. I can't even begin to talk about this song. I mean, there is a level of being a master of your craft, and then there's when you just own it. You just own your craft completely, utterly, and unequivocally. You're at the top of the game. I like the blues a lot, and I haven't heard a ton of it. I freely admit that. I'm not the best musically versed, but that was just a level of excellence in playing that I'm not sure I've ever seen before. I'm pretty sure I have not ever seen before. Quick shout out to the sound guy who was on top of that unplug and then replug of the guitar behind his back. That was also a level of excellence on the sound guy's part. You think he's just sitting there over the mute button like he's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes.
So, extra shout out to there. I have one last super shout out as well, and that's to whoever designed this ascot and bow. What's it called? Bowie tie. Whatever he's wearing there, it looks like an ascot and the southern tie that's just like strings.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. Yes.
Yeah, it looks
I can't
like
remember what it's called.
those things had a baby. So I don't know what's going on with the tie, but I kept waiting for it to like get in his way on the guitar, and it never did.
Right.
But then by the time he's not just playing behind his back, he is holding the guitar out far enough so none of the strings ever touch his frilly shirt while playing flawlessly behind his back. Like
with virtually no support from his shoulder, he's just holding the guitar up with his playing hand.
Yeah, just this position makes me tired.
Right.
Oh man. Just excellent overall. I mean, lyrically, there were very few lyrics, and I'm pretty sure there's just a storm going on in Texas. He misses his girl, and they're trying to get in touch. I didn't really pick up much past that. I also couldn't understand a number of the lyrics,
Right.
but I also was barely paying attention.
Right. when your eyes popped out of your head, you weren't hearing anything but the guitar and seeing
Oh
what was
man,
going
I
on.
I can't thumbs up this enough. I mean, this is just such a good song. I mean, if this just came on, I'd have to pause what I was doing for just a moment and just give it a bit to listen and just enjoy the absolutely incredible playing that took place just now. Um, wow.
Yeah, just wow, right? I mean, what can you do? Just wow. And we lost Stevie Ray Vaughan in a helicopter accident.
Oh man. I mean, it's a pretty bluesy, cool way to go out, I guess.
Now, it was a big concert, and there were other people who had to leave the concert at the same time, and they got in different helicopters. In one of the other helicopters was Eric Clapton.
Wow.
Okay, and I forget that I could go on if I researched it, but the list of people who were in the other helicopters was off the hook. This was a star-studded event, and
And did they
Stevie
have to
Ray's
get
helicopter went down.
they had to get like from one spot to another to play another portion of the concert or something?
No, they just the show was over and it was in a remote area, and they
Mm.
just needed to get back. And like I say, it was a bunch of artists who came in to do this show, so it may have been a benefit concert or something along those lines. But like they came in just to do the show, and they were flying back out.
Hmm. Man, that is a loss to the world right there.
Yeah,
I mean, I know very little about Stevie Ray Vaughan. I still do, but I didn't even know he was dead. I knew
yeah.
nothing about him.
And that's a shame, and that's what I mean. I debated playing that particular song for you because it's kind of a pinnacle of performance. I mean, Stevie Ray Vaughan is an excellent player, a great, bluesy singer,
Hmm.
wrote some really great tunes, did some great covers. He was a big fan of Jimi Hendrix, um, which you can kind of tell by some of his styling, and he covers some
Hmm.
Hendrix songs. But the fact that fewer and fewer people are hearing his music and learning about him makes me just want to let's just bring it back out. Let's just show you what it's all about.
Mm. Mm.
But we'll listen to more Stevie Ray Vaughan because I know how much you do enjoy the blues you've been listening to so far. And if anything, I'm helping just to expand maybe your knowledge of a music style you already appreciate.
Oh yeah, very much so. I appreciate this one a lot. Good pick, John. That's what I have to say about this one. Whew, that was
All right,
beautiful.
folks, it's up to you now. Where do we take him with the blues? Do we stick in Stevie Ray Vaughan land, or do you have some other suggestions? I think I have an idea that's bluesy that we're going to take you to next, and you're going to have fun with because it brings into remembrance a friend of ours, Dave. So watch for that video coming up this week.
Excellent. Well, next time, warn me so I can get the bourbon.
All right, and I'll catch you on the flip side.